pushing them back.
Oh.
How you know? Oh, duh. I mean. Whiskey Charlie, what's going on, sir?
What's going on, Big Sarge?
Oh man, just making it, attempting to keep on making it and keep on taking it, jailbreaking it, figuring out this thing called life every day. That's it. So other than that, life is going on, but the wife is still breathing. She's doing good. She's still here with me, so that's good. The kids just ate. They didn't die from my food, so that's good. Pops is still alive, so that's good. So I would have to say overall that life is good. That's what's going on. Got my ruck in this morning. Knocked out my 100 push-ups for the day. There you go. I think he got a shirt on today.
What's up?
No, he's got a shirt on today.
What's up?
What's up with it?
What's good with you?
Well, Killer Wolf, you missed out on the show, bro. You missed out on the show. I had no shirt on. I was trying to be you, trying to imitate you, big dog.
Hey, I ain't missed nothing, man. I know you gonna be in the background with your ad libs and shit. How you used to be rolling, man. Probably picture your titty with a motherfucking clothes hanger or some shit.
Hey, don't be putting my secrets out there. I know that's what turns you on. You don't gotta be out there putting out our love relationship.
Hell yeah, man. Shit, I'm on this bitch, man. I was running a little late. My bad. I'm a little late today.
That's it. Give me 25.
How many? What do you say?
I said, give me 25.
I give it to you. Let me let my liquor digest while I pull up some more right quick. I'm gonna get right back with y'all momentarily. I'll be back. You hear me?
He muted. Okay, cool. He muted on his way out. How was your week, man? What's been going on in your week, Whiskey Charlie? Oh, hold on. Before we get into that, look, make sure you go ahead and go on your page and share this to all your groups, because that's what I need to do. Share this to your groups and all your friends so we can make sure they get this information. We can talk about the particulars later, but let's make sure we share this real quick. Got to promote, sell, push ourselves, okay? Got to share this stuff. Share to a group. Rusty Hooligans. Tune in. Post. How many groups you sharing to? How many groups you got over there?
I usually share to anywhere from 3 to 5.
That's what's up. Give me some names that you might have. I need to share to something new. I'm usually just sharing to my old hooligans page or whoever else I got in my little contacts already that's affiliated with the Army. So if you have some groups that you share to, let me know and I'll share to those too.
Okay. Let me get it started up here.
There was a way that I figured out once before how to share it to my how to send it in Messenger, but I haven't came back across that way yet. Hey man, Killer Wolf, this is what we doing right now. We going on our phone and we sharing this Grunt Speak to our groups, man. Any group that we have in our phone, so we can make sure our people get on before we turn on.
I'm already turned on. I seen you, Big Sarge.
You see me turned on?
No, I got turned on because I seen you.
Well, I get that a lot. My wife been dealing with it since '95, so I understand your problems. It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
Hey, from to Whiskey Charlie and Big Sarge. Look, don't ask, don't tell, baby. I don't know what you got going over there, boy.
Hey, you the one who wanted to move back down there by the home of the infantry amongst all them soldiers, man. Not me.
Hey, I went back to Columbus, Georgia, man, and got some shit for the house, man. They had this big furniture store out there. We rolled back that way, man. Ain't nothing. It's probably like about 40 fucking minutes away from me, about 40, 45 minutes.
What?
But yeah, we had a good, well, you know, we going out there, the fucking store is huge. You know what I'm saying? We was able to get all kinds of little shit for the house, man. But yeah, Columbus, Georgia, man. I just went down about a week ago.
Hey, Big Sarge, there's actually a page called Grunt that I sent it to. There's a page called the Grunt Lounge, and then there's a Grunt for Life. Those three for sure that I send it to every Sunday.
I think I got a request to be a part of that group.
Yep.
Okay.
Hey, I just
can you drop those names down in the chat? That way I remember so I can go ahead and save that.
Hey, I had just shared mine to the it's this page that the grunts use, well, any soldier used to get benefits they need. Veterans, damn, it's in my shit, man, but I shared it to there and they help the soldiers get, you know, they benefits, whatever you need, man.
Yeah, you heard that shit, Charlie? It's in his shit. No wonder he wanted to talk about Don't Ask, Don't Tell this week.
Right.
Put that shit out, man. You seen Training Day.
What I missed about y'all week, man? How everybody week been going?
Everybody week, I can't speak for Whiskey Charlie, but my week has been all right, man. I can't complain. You know, it comes with the normal obstacles that turns into opportunities in life. You know, the wife is still here at the house with me. We still making love. We still talking to one another. The kids are still eating and breathing. Pops is doing well. The bills is paid. You know what I'm saying? There's food in the refrigerator. So all in all, we doing good. We just still building and still grinding, you know, and we healthy. So I guess we doing good, you know.
Hell yeah.
That's some good shit, man. My week, bro, it's been pretty good, man. I've been selling into Georgia, finally getting out. You know what I'm saying? My girl, we had a pop-up shop yesterday with the Sexy Me lingerie. She did good, man. My baby, a hustler. Hustler never die, man. You about to see Killer Wolf in some draws and shit, man. It's gonna be called Sexy Him. So we gonna cater to the fellas too. We about to get the motherfucking the joggers going on, swimwear, motherfucking comfortable draws, all that shit, man. Me and my girl about to be on the front of her label, Sexy Me lingerie, and Sexy Him too. You know what I'm saying? We about to get it popping, but it was a good success up here, man. Atlanta, if you a hustler and you want to make moves, man, this is the spot to be. They actually support other, you know, Black folks or whatever that's trying to do businesses, man. They actually believe in you up here, man. They stick together up here, bro, for real.
Well, that's what's up. And yeah, dude, Atlanta's where Home Depot was pretty much founded and came up to be where they started at. They started out in Atlanta, so that's what's up.
Now I do miss what I miss about Texas. The HEB is no grocery store on the fucking land that's better than HEB. I'd have figured this out. What else I miss? I miss a lot of shit with Georgia with veterans. We called up there because what we was about to do, we go park our car up there at the airport or whatever while we rent a car to go to Louisiana because we picking the car up from the airport. They said veterans don't park for free. I was like, bro, what land is that? Well, the veterans don't park for free at the airport. Texas, I never had that problem. What else I miss about Texas, man? The plates. They got good soul food restaurants up here, but guess what? Everything bigger in Texas, man. You know, they give you a little size and shit up here, but when you get the big place in Texas, soul food, they pop it, man. But yeah, matter of fact, I could do a whole show on this shit. But Georgia been treating me good right now for us business wise and actually opening up doors for me and my girl. So I can't complain too much about it. But of course, ain't no store fucking with HEB. Y'all stay at that motherfucker and savor it,
man. That's hilarious. But yeah, dude, like definitely, I've been outside of Texas and experienced the same situations with a lot of things. And HEB, man, they ain't nobody to fuck with when it comes around to that.
Hey, you can go to HEB, have a whole fucking meal, get drunk. They got the beer tasters, the wine tasters, or if they had liquor, they'll have that tasting too. They got the food tasting. You can go in that bitch, have a full meal, and get drunk and have dessert.
Hey, that is 100% correct. I don't think they had it since COVID though, but that's true. You go in there on a Saturday morning at HEB, you gonna eat good. Then you hit the liquor stores, they're going to have all the sample liquors. You just keep rounding the liquor stores. By the time you get to the house, you're already full and a little toasty.
Hey, that might be a cheap Valentine's Day for some of y'all, you know, out there, you know, ain't got no money. Go to HEB, hit the liquor store. They got tastings all day. You can have some food, dessert, drinks, and everything. Hey, every liquor store is next to a twin liquor. I mean, every HEB is next to a twin liquor. So go over there, y'all taste test the drinks, and y'all be good. I'm trying to spit free game to them. You know what I'm saying? That's free game right there.
Hey, that's true, man. You got to do it at your level. That is 100% correct. You got to do it at your level. You might still be able to thought that count. You might not be able to pull that off, though, if you 12 or 15 years in. She might not think that's sweet. That might not work, but do it at your level. Let you make it sweet. Make it fun.
This for the amateurs, brother. You know the amateur hour. If you just trying to flip them, hit them, flip them, and skip them, you know, you take them on HEB, twin liquors, and you got you a whole date, man. Then go to the park or some shit.
Well, there you have it, man. Let me officially welcome to y'all to Grunt Speak by Grunts for Grunts, where everybody is welcome. Everybody cannot and will not be a member. You don't hold that certain MOS identifier 11B, 11 Charlie, 0311. I forget them. And then I got to throw it in for my 19 Deltas because I know I might get a call or a text or a chat out later. So I'm going to throw the 19 Deltas in there. And y'all can do what y'all want to do with it. But Grunt Speak by Grunts for Grunts. Public service announcement. This might not be for your kids, but your kids is welcome to listen because it's going to be something that we say that's going to bless their life today. But the words that we choose to say might not help their ears today. But trust me, it's going to be okay. You said some of those words that we going to say too. So it's Grunt Speak. We going to say it anyway today. And we want to talk about something that's changed for definitely our time in the military. And if you currently in, please tune in to the chat box where me and Whiskey Charlie will definitely comment with you and talk to you about this issue because we just want to know how it flowed today. And somebody had to say it this way: don't ask, don't tell. What's the policy today, and how does that flow in the infantry anyway? So, hey, let's get into it, man. I got Whiskey Charlie and Killer Wolf to my front. Whiskey Charlie, go on, open it up, man. I think this was your idea. Let's talk about. Oh, okay, Killer Wolf. Okay, well, you just hold on to it for a minute. Whiskey Charlie, let's go ahead and open this up because I know in our text chat earlier we was talking about Man Love Thursday. So let's get into this thing, man, and let's see how we can help somebody. Go ahead, Whiskey.
Hey, look, I don't know with this subject. I kind of have mixed feelings because to me, truthfully, I don't see any problem with anybody being in the military. You're gonna do your time, do your part. hey, I don't care what the hell you are or what you do, but the one thing I have a thing to is you be held to the same standards as anybody else would be. Should not change for anybody. Doesn't matter what you are or who you are or where you've been or what the incapabilities you have. If you join the infantry, you've got to be able to, be able to do everything an infantryman should be able to do. Hey, shooting, dragging people, hey, don't matter what it is. Hey, you got to be able to run. Yeah, hell yeah. You got to be able to do. And the thing is with infantrymen, what a lot of people don't understand is we're an all-in-one type situation. We're taught everything. When you go to basic for medic, you're taught about medical stuff. Hey, when you go into mechanical stuff, hey, you got taught about that. But infantrymen, we're a universal type soldier. We're taught everything. And you know what? We also supply everybody with jobs. So it's a lot harder than what everybody thinks. And we're the first person in, last one out. So, hey, that's where I'm going to leave it at.
So for you, Whiskey Charlie, it don't matter if they gay, straight, heterosexual, homosexual, lesbian, transgender, trans-neutral, LGBTQ, PCURSTVY. I don't know all the letters, but you know what I mean.
Hey, everybody can take a bullet.
Absolutely. As long as you can perform your job duty, then you seem to be fine with that. And here's the thing, and I'll attempt to make this quick before Killer Wolf get on there. I feel the same way, because again, if you can do the job and you can protect me, I would much rather have somebody that's gay, lesbian, homosexual, female, whatever, that knows the job and that's going to pull the trigger, that's going to watch my six, that's going to do what needs to be done to get home, than some macho man who's just the man and physical look, but not a man mentally and in heart, where he going to do the job. He going to be able to make that decision. You know what I'm saying? But anyhow, I'll turn it over to Killer Wolf before I get into that. And Killer Wolf, what you got for us, man?
I'm kind of with y'all with a lot of everything.
Hey, hold on. Look at these comments real quick too, because you might be able to speak on these. So Tim Stryker knows earlier he was typing, hey, how's it going? And he say tomorrow another Monday. And I say, yeah, I hear you, brother. Another grind day. Every day is a good day to grind, Charlie Mike. And he say, facts. As a counselor, I have to. So that's what's up, Tim. What type of counselor are you, man? And that's something we can definitely talk about, how you helping people get through. Justin was talking to Major Adams. Then Tim also, man, that whole thing about women in the infantry, not just don't ask, don't tell, but you got women in the infantry now in the combat arms. So that's another thing too. And then he also says, but we all know that they will not have to follow same standards as us. Excuse me. And I think he's speaking on the women in the infantry. It's just like the PT test. You know what I'm saying? They have a different set of standards in the PT test, but in the infantry, the job is the same. If you're going to be in the infantry, you should be held to these certain standards because the job going to require that. So I'll let you go ahead and talk about that, Whiskey Charlie. I know we're talking about don't ask, don't tell, but a little bit mixed in, I guess, with women in the infantry. Go ahead, Killer Wolf.
Women in the infantry, shit, is mind blown. I think we opening up another tap right now, because most women that go to the infantry ain't your regular household type of women. You know what I'm saying? They out there with the grunts, probably could outrun most motherfuckers in that bitch and shooting everything, bro. Now, like you said, as long as you're doing the job, it's all good, man. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. But with women in the infantry, sometimes, it could make us better, man. A woman makes you better coming out of combat. You know what I'm saying? A woman here in the real world with you in combat with life. You know what I'm saying? So I think that a lot of guys, it goes back to that alpha male aspect of things. You know what I'm saying? We're so structured of always being an all male unit. You know what I'm saying? We separated from the women when we deployed shit where I was. And, we get like in that mindset, like, hey, what is she doing here? You know what I'm saying? But most women probably that's in the infantry, they in that bitch like me and you. They rough dogged. But at the same time, they do need to be held to the same PT test. Everything, you know what I'm saying, needs to be held to the same. You know what I'm saying? Like G.I. Jane. She said she didn't want no help. You know what I'm saying? She wanted to go through the Navy SEALs and, you know, go through the same training, but she was tougher than a lot of the motherfucking guys that was in there. You know what I'm saying? But I think it's something that, you know, I'm open to it. You know, why not have a woman by you in combat? Hey, you know, I can't say on that like that, but you know, hey, but it could cause problems, you know, depending on who the lady is. You know what I'm saying? She's a respectful lady. She'll have a problem in the platoon, you know, but yeah, I say it's cool to me, bro.
Okay, well, Tim on here says, but have to look at the reason why they didn't have them before. Well, okay, what's the point at, like, why didn't they have them before? Maybe because the time is that I guess women but also women up again. So I mean, that's the biggest thing to me is maybe between now and then they have realized that of course not just I guess the United States has realized that some of our women are stronger than our men. I mean, of course, realizing who we have backing us at the times. You know, women these days are wanting to compete just like any other male out there. So I think in that right now, I mean, I can give a shout out to my aunt Trinity. She's a police officer down in Corpus, and my cousin she's also a police officer. She's a police officer down in Corpus also, but she's you know, both of them are well in shape, can put down anybody and everything. Like that, they don't just back down for anything. So I think in more respect now in these days and age, the way the world is coming to these days, that realize that women can probably do just as much as men, but still there's still a fear in there. But you just got to make sure that they're held to the same expectations as we are, right? Because if you're joining something, you want to make sure that you're joining the thing that you can be able to have all the capabilities as a male or whatever the hell you are, and be able to accomplish the mission. That's at the end of the day, we're all here to mission.
And why a motherfucking woman can't have the idea she want to train to be a motherfucking killer, blow some heads off? You know what I'm saying? They got the right to feel just because I'm a woman, I can't do this and do that. Nah, motherfucker, I'm about to show you. That's how they usually roll, man. I don't put nothing. Women are some of the strongest motherfuckers on this planet. Not motherfuckers, but you know, it's just the words coming out right now. But women are unique. They have kids. They bring life into the world. You know what I'm saying? They structure us as men to what type of man they want. They build us up. You know what I'm saying? So I don't got nothing against women, man. I'm super alpha male and everything, but it takes a real alpha male to know that a woman is important in your life. Period.
I think so. Tim says you look at them as sisters, daughters, or mothers, and it may take an unnecessary risk to protect them. And that kind of goes along with what I was thinking. And I definitely hear both of y'all points. And I know this show was more so talking about don't ask, don't tell, meaning homosexuals in the military or lesbians or transgender, I guess, however you look at it now. But to speak on the women in the infantry and to touch on Tim's point, I completely understand that concept to where as men, we protectors first by nature. So we may take some unnecessary risks to save the female quicker than we would the male. And it could compromise things. It could compromise the entire mission. But I also understand, no, you didn't sidetrack it, Tim. You good. You good. This is amazing. But I also understand that there are some females out there that will work circles around some soldiers. In 2006, 2007, my first tour, I was infantry, but I was attached to an MP battalion. 06, 07, the mission started to change. It was more so training the Iraqi police, and it was an MP-led movement. I don't care if you was infantry, whatever. You fell up probably under some type of MP brigade or whoever, because the mission was different, but you still had infantry movement and tactics that you done. Saying all that to say this, it was a female gunner from the 189th MP Brigade out of Fort Bragg that was a 240 gunner that they went out the gate, and they was a whole different type of wild, and we was infantry. But this female was so thorough with it, she put some of our infantry soldiers to shame. Like, she commanded traffic. She wasn't afraid to bust her gun. She wasn't afraid to, like, we literally sitting on one of the most dangerous roads in our sector, and she like, Sarge, I gotta use the bathroom. Climbed out of the turret, got on side of the Humvee, copped a squat, took a piss, got back up in the truck, and got back on the gun like it wasn't nobody business. Like, y'all said y'all got me protected. So I've seen some females do some amazing things, and everybody treated that female, I want to say, like one of the brothers. But at the same time, it was other females within their unit who some of the males treated more so like Tim said, like a mother, daughter, sister, girlfriend, wife, and they wanted to protect them, and things got in trouble. So I know that the women can do the job, and there's some women out there that do want to bust heads wide open. Like, it's just some that want to do that. They more patient, they more calm. They might make a better soldier. They might make a better shooter. They could be a lot of things. I don't know, but I know they out there, right? But when it comes to the don't ask, don't tell policy, I don't know if when I got in, I would have been 100% comfortable with knowing somebody was homosexual just because of the way that I was brought up and not truly understanding it. I would have been all right with them knowing that say they was within the company, but I probably wouldn't have been cool with them right in my platoon and my squad showering and building that bond like that, because I've seen it around my family since I was a kid. I don't care if they're in the military. I think everybody should have the right to serve if they want to serve. What you do as far as who you sleep with, that's your business. People don't like that I slept with multiple women. Oh well, whatever. What you do is your business, is like we said earlier, as long as you could do the job. But for me, I don't know if back then the way I came in the military, I'd have been cool with it, because it wasn't something that was accepted. It just was not. It was a different world, a different time frame. But now we're in a different time in the world where everything is, for lack of better words, accepted, kinder, gentler. Everybody's equal, and that's okay. However you want to look at it, for whatever you feel for, that's okay. But I don't give a fuck what you like, as long as you could do the job. When Big Sarge call on you, then you all right with me.
That's kind of where I'm at with it, man. I think for more with me too is I'm not really with the because let's not lie, it's a lot of questionable motherfuckers that we served with that we already know is questionable. But I ain't gonna put that out there like that. But I know, yeah, I just say it like that. But I'm not with more for as the motherfucker. Well, not that for, I ain't calling them motherfuckers, but I'm not with for as the flamboyance of, with the hair and all that shit. You be who you are, but you know what I'm saying? I just say, just least don't ask, don't tell, because like I say, it's a lot of questionable people that we serve with, you know what I'm saying? But what you do after duty is your business. But when you put that uniform on, man, just come to work, man. A lot of, they still men. So as long as you can pull that trigger, shoot, move, communicate, man, it's all good, man. But at the same time, they have to understand that it's going to come with some hazing, because the infantry is like a fraternity, like at fucking college. when you come in, you get hazed, you get all this, but is that go make a problem for us? You getting hazed and being fucked with till you flipping out on the motherfucking platoon and just be like, I'm about to get the busted at these motherfuckers, some shit like that. But it's like, you opening yourself up to a hazing fraternity if you go that route. That's all I say.
Well, it's all about at the end of the day, it's all about understanding the job. What you actually should expect, and there is going to be some unforeseen circumstances that when you join the infantry, hey, what we like to call, and I had mentioned earlier, and I think Big Sarge mentioned it earlier, is Man Love Thursdays. Hey, it don't matter what that status or title is, but I think a lot of people may take offense to that. But in the infantry, hey, you're gonna get your feelings hurt. Just be ready. And that's one of the things that I can think that may affect some females or whatever's out there that's trying to join into the military and to any of the infantry, especially. Hey, we don't care what you are, but you're gonna learn that you're gonna have to like it, and you're gonna suck it the fuck up because we don't give a shit. We roll.
I say that to say this. Basically, like if you look at the Christian and this, then the third, die hard fucking American, what call themselves Americans, or to me, kind of like a militia almost, for us, those guys that believe in those deep roots, like they not putting up that shit. There's a lot of them that serve in the infantry, you know what I'm saying? Like, you open yourself up to like some violent encounters, especially being an infantry with armed motherfuckers running around with saws and 240s, 203s, different weaponry. You know what I'm saying? I think what I'm basically saying is you have to be thick-skinned and you have to handle those, because you go get it. You know what I'm saying? You got to handle those situations as they come. It's going to be a tricky situation. I think it could be done because, like I said, some questionable people in the military, right? That we served with. I'm pretty sure y'all have them too. But I just think, man, it's gonna be it's gonna be hazing, which is fucked up. But because I'm not like no homophobic motherfucker that sits up here and get off on beating on, what I'm saying, the way people want to live their lives. You know what I'm saying? Salute to you. It ain't my life to live. Salute to you. You know what I'm saying? But that's how I feel about it, man. Straight up, it's gonna be some hurdles to jump.
I think the infantry, in all honesty, is probably one of the easiest MOSs to break into. And the reason I say that and what I mean by that is because the infantry accepts any and everybody, because we work with any and everybody. Although we are the front line, we also are the crud on the bottom of a lot of people's shoe. They just don't want to say that because we protect them. You know what I'm saying? We got support from any and everybody, like Whiskey Charlie was saying earlier, from medical staff to transportation, finance. Now, everybody got these support systems. But when it comes to you saying you in the infantry and you got other business to handle, they take care of you in a different way. You know what I'm saying? They take care of you in a different way. So the reason I think if you are homosexual or whatever, it'll be easier to break into the infantry because everybody's already misfits. You just have to be real with who you are. If you're not real with who you are, that's when the real problem's going to occur. Like if they see like, yo, they know you gay or whatever, they going, like you said, they going to hate you, but they going to protect you like the family. But if you go around hiding secrets and everything and you've been like doing some sneaky stuff behind a platoon, then it's out for you. So I don't really think the infantry have a problem with don't ask, don't tell policy. I think they more so have a problem with you not being honest. I don't think they have a problem with females. I think it's like we said, they want to know if you can carry your slack. Can you carry the weight? You're not finna come in here and get held to special standards. And then, like, you know, like Tim was saying earlier, you getting held to special standards. And then when bullets start flying, instead of me running for Whiskey Charlie, I'm running for you because you further away. You further away, and just something in my DNA as a man want to protect you as a woman. But what about, am I seeing you just as a soldier, as in you an effective soldier? Who am I going to rescue first? So it's like you have to decipher that emotion too. But as far as, you know, don't ask, don't tell, bro. Just be honest with yourself, and I think you'll be sweet in the infantry.
And to me, man, like, it's kind of sweet to me to think that shit, I wouldn't want no women in the infantry who, you know, get tired of looking at y'all motherfuckers all day. You know what I'm saying? For it's just, you sometimes you need that woman's you know, you might be going through some shit that day. Y'all kind of like brothers and sisters, you know what I'm saying? But to get that aspect of things, like say when you deployed, like what a woman thinks when you deploy, what's going on, she could give you that other side, you know what I'm saying? But it's kind of sweet to be for motherfuckers to think, you know, the world changing, man. They got some badass killing ass grunt women out there that are slaying iron just like we fucking slaying iron. Period.
When I went to Iraq in 2010, 09, 2010, we had 3 women attached to our company. And one of them happened to be the wife of one of our squad leaders. And she was our finance lady. She was over the finances for the state of Texas National Guard. Anything that had to do with money, she knew about. You know what I'm saying? Another one was like mechanics, overall mechanical stuff. You know what I'm saying? And then the other one, she was a young specialist. She had multiple jobs. And it definitely brought a lighter load to the company. It was definitely something that was different. It was an experience. It was light. It was fun. It wasn't so hard. But I just think that depends on the mindset of the soldier and the upbringing and the training of the soldier. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you got that old school mentality that women can't do this and women's place is just at the house and take care of this and take care of that, you're going to miss it. Because now, to be honest with you, if you just look in the world, period, the physical workers and the physical movement of the world is women. Like, men is the more
let me tell you this. Why the fuck you think I'm just spitting this out there? You got women fucking queen pins out here in the drug game that they did better than these men out here, because you know why? They was able to be that chameleon. What they call that motherfucker that blend? What they call that bitch?
Chameleon?
Yeah, they was able to blend in better than the man, because the man ain't think that they was gonna get stabbed up like that looking at that woman, but she the one calling the motherfucking shots. But yeah, man, women are amazing, man. I don't have nothing against them. Nothing.
Hey, first of all, I'm gonna go ahead and let you know. Hey, Tim over here is saying he ain't seen no pretty grunt. Well, I'm just gonna let you know, you seen your very first one tonight, right here. I know, but hey, look, I think
be right back. Hold it down for me.
Yeah. Hey, you know, they were talking about earlier. Hey, dude. I think that also is another thing though too. Hey, men are very protective of women, whether they like it or not. I do see that women can be beneficial to the grunt side, because we got that type of connection, and I think that you know, when it comes to battle, hey, we're gonna do anything and everything we can to make sure that we protect the women and men that have our back, no matter what. It don't matter who you are, because we know that they got our back. So I don't give a shit who you are or what you are, because if you got my back, I got your back 160, 200%, whatever you want to call it. You know, hey, us as infantry,
I think a lot of guys right now, man, they battling with they self, their own masculinity. You know what I'm saying? Like, who they are, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I ain't serving with this lady sitting next to me or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I think it's all a mind thing for us, you know, readapting as a man. Yeah.
It's a trust thing. It's a trust thing. And then guess what? At the end of the day, you never know who you can trust, but at the end of the day, you're going to trust the person to the left or right, no matter who they are. You just got to put that trust in them. And if not, you're putting a trust, like I'm going to trust the person left or right of me. I'm going to trust them to take the same trust that I have in them to protect me. So, you know, it don't matter who the fuck they are. I don't give a shit if it's a fucking, I don't give a shit if it's a right.
Hey, we got the same fucking uniform on. We out here for the same fucking cause. We go get out here. We go slang on together, work out together, eat together, all that other shit that grunts do together, man. There ain't gonna be none of that. Oh, I'm gonna single him out or this, that, and the third. Like, I think that's bullshit. We all over here fighting for the same cause, and I don't give a fuck about your religion, race, and none of that shit. When the bullets get to flying, motherfucker, count on me be on side of them or cover fire and lay some shit down, period.
Hell yeah. Yeah, look, you're all pieces of shit to me. I don't give a fuck. Hey, when you were in the basic training, they didn't give a fuck who you were. You know, that's the way you got to think about it as a drill sergeant. You don't care who the fuck's out there, but you know what? You're going to train every single one in the same way. You don't give a shit. Hey, you're going to be held to the same.
And hey, after mission, after we get done killing some shit together, I'll let you know how I feel about it. I talk shit about the joke about it and everything, but as long as we get over that hurdle and you thick-skinned enough to keep pushing and don't take shit personally, I think anybody can be an infantry platoon, man. You can't take nothing personal. You know what I'm saying? You have to depend on these guys, you know. I don't care if, you know, they talking shit or whatever. You have to take that criticism and keep going, man. It's all a game. Not a game once we get out there. Once you get out there, why it's time to lays and blaze. With me, it's lays and blaze in that Brad. I'm gonna put y'all on game. Lays and blaze, baby.
That's what's up. What I missed, man? Y'all were just still talking about how women could be in there and be beneficial to the infantry and everything like that. And then it seems like we are pretty
hey, a motherfucking German Shepherd in the infantry.
That's
you know
right.
What I'm saying? They got dogs running and shit. So I know any human could be, as long as he's ready for the job, the dog ready for the job. So, you know, I think anybody ready for it gotta be able to be thick-skinned though, if you go on that route. If you know what I'm talking about.
So it sounds like to me that it don't matter. We don't have to ask, or you ain't got to tell, but just don't be fake with it. Who you are, be who you are, because we gonna accept you regardless. If you can't shoot, you can't shoot. We gonna talk about you. If you can't run, you can't run. We gonna talk about you. But if you get it together and you a part of the team, we gonna respect you as such. That's all it sounds like.
This one thing in the infantry. If you can't run, we gonna talk about you, but we gonna run with you to get you right. If you can't shoot, we gonna talk shit while the whole night we out there with the range with your training, but we gonna get you right. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you got, whatever you need, we gonna talk shit to you. Just like your grandma. My grandma, she talk shit to me. I'm like, damn, grandma, I got back to Louisiana, you ain't cook nothing. But you know what? She'll talk shit to me. I ain't cooking shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? You go eat McDonald's, this, that, and the third, but guess what? The whole time she talking shit, she getting her little cigarette pouch, going to the grocery store, getting the red beans, the cornbread, shit like that. So that's how we go do y'all, man. We go mold you into that soldier. All your weaknesses, we go fill them holes in, man. Don't be scared to come over, you know. If you want to slang some mind, hey, infantry was that.
What you got, Whiskey Charlie?
Hey, that's true, man. Look, we're gonna keep going, falling back to, you know what? Hey, don't matter what your gender, what your ethnicity, what you are. As long as you got our six, we got your six. So we don't give a shit. Hey, but as long as you're held to the same standards, right? It's like getting a job, you know, and a job. It ain't gonna matter who you are, what you're doing, whatever else. You're here to do one thing, and that's to make that money into that same objective, right? We're all going to shoot that same objective. some people may not be able to do everything that you can, and you may not be able to do things they can. But as long as we reach the objective, our end of our mission, hey, look, I still believe that if you join the infantry, you know what the hell you're joining. You're joining something that's a physically, physical, mentally. You got to be ready. There's no ways around it. There's no way around it. When you go to basic training, if you ever go to basic training and you're trying to be that different person or different individual, look, you're gonna be held to the same standard, and it's harsh. It's not as easy as they say. Hey, shooting guns, yeah, that's fun and everything else. That's the easy part. But going through the mentally part, I think is the biggest objective for a lot in males.
This is what I'm gonna say with that. I think it's easy now for us. I think it's easy now for us the training with the stress cards and shit or whatever to get in, but I think it becomes a problem when you actually get to your unit and you have to perform out there in the zone, and you have to fit into the platoon. Everybody has their job. If you can't fit into that platoon or that squad or whatever, you're not gonna make it, man, because it's a trust level with us, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's a trust level, period.
I think, okay, before I forget, Goop, what's going on, my brother? Tim said earlier, yeah, but shepherds listen. And I think that was going on topic what we were talking about, women and German shepherds in the army. He was saying, but shepherds listen, maybe as in to say women don't. I don't know. I could be dead wrong, Tim. If you need to clarify. Anyhow, he said shepherds listen.
I think you got it right. I think you got it right.
I think so too, but I just, just in case. But Goop, what's happening, Goop? And Sutton talking to some other people or whatever. So we were talking about a little bit still on the women, I think, and your sexuality, and as long as you could do your job and all that other good stuff, right? That's where we was at. And boiling down to it don't matter what you do, how you get down, be able to do your job. Be able to do your job. Like, miss me with all the other bullshit, all the other excuses. Just be able to do your job.
Hey, it don't matter how you get down, as long as you lay them motherfucking rounds down motherfucking range. It don't matter how you get down, as long as you lay them rounds down. And you know what I'm saying? Come to work, man, respectful as, how you supposed to be when you put on that uniform, and we all be good, period.
But then how some people see putting on a uniform and how other people see putting on a uniform is two different things. Some people see the uniform just as a job and a paycheck. Some people see the uniform as a way of life. Some people see the uniform as discipline and change and something bigger than themselves. So it's like, if you just be yourself in whatever way you see the uniform, if you got respect for yourself, then you'll respect the uniform. Motherfuckers that look sloppy and shitty in their uniform, they look sloppy and shitty in their car. They look sloppy and shitty in their apartment. They just had a sloppy and shitty life. They ain't respect the uniform because they ain't respect themselves. You know what I'm saying? And then what was the kicker? I think some people, with the people that's maybe flamboyant, in their sexuality or whatever you want to call it. Some people, not all, some people might just be jealous because they more comfortable in their flamboyancy than these people are in their regular life. And they sweet with their shit. Their uniform be fly. They pass in the PT test. You know what I'm saying? Their attitude be fly. But the for real, the person that's mad at them don't be on the tip of the spear. You know what I'm saying? Like, it sucks that it happens that way, but it happens.
Yeah, because you have to understand, these people here that came out to families that disowned them and shit like that, but they didn't give a fuck because they felt free to just be them, and that's what life's about. That's who you are. You know what I'm saying? If you can't be you, what are you doing? What are you doing here? You're not existing. You know what I'm saying? What are you doing there? If you're not being you, you're not existing here. Period.
But the harsh reality is, bro, a lot of people not existing. A lot of people join the infantry because that's what their grandfather did or what their father did, or they had to prove something to themselves that they was tough, that they could survive in an environment. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people didn't join the infantry just because they wanted to live that life. It was about maybe proving something to somebody or proving something to themselves. So they really not as tough as they portray.
I'm glad you said that because I was one of those guys that didn't join the infantry just because of what it was or because I didn't know what the fuck it was. When I just joined for the paycheck. But I think I got a sense of pride for it. You know, when I run a battalion in my shorts in fucking 20 degree weather, the pride of my brothers and all us sitting aside together and running up that bitch talking shit like, I look to my left and what I see, a bunch of pole motherfuckers trying to be like me, and we running up that bitch and we like infantry, hoo, ha, 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 ha. But see, you know, you get that shit, then you go to war a couple times. That'll get you right too. You know what I'm saying? You have a certain pride with yourself, certain pride that I carry myself to the day. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of shit that you know you don't come into it as being patriotic or whatever. But when you're over there, you making sure everybody, you being patriotic by making sure everybody to your left and right come back home to their families.
Listen to me. When you in the infantry, Sutton hella flamboyant. We the best. Yeah, we definitely the best. Sutton got that over there with Goop. They in the chat going crazy. But with you in the infantry, bro, you carry yourself on a whole different level. And I'm the same way. I didn't really know what the infantry was. I just heard it was a front line. I ain't know what that meant. And I'm like, yo, I was prior service for whatever that mean. I had did combat engineer, basic training. So I'm like, this supposed to be the infantry. Let's see. But it wasn't so bad to me, but it was all right. But I definitely understood the respect. Excuse me. When you walked around with the infantry combat patch, with the infantry unit patch, but when they knew you was in the infantry, it was a different respect, bro. It was just a different level of appreciation. You didn't have to be special forces, but you was in the infantry. You was special to somebody because they know what you was going through and what you had to do. And I think what they didn't understand about the infantry, just like they painted to us, stay away from the women, they painted to the women like we were just ravenous dogs, zombies after the women. You know what I'm saying? That's the picture they painted. But what they didn't say, what they didn't paint is how almost every infantry unit has someone of each life group within them. They have they have the nerd, they have the computer guy, they have the vegan guy, they have the workout guy, they have the fucking guy that has an IQ like Einstein that shouldn't be there, the rocket scientist guy, they got the criminal guy, the thug guy, they got
the conspiracy pothead guy.
They got every walk of life in the infantry. And we figure out how to gel, how to become one and work as one cohesive unit. And anybody that come into that fold, whether you a pogue, everybody a pogue if you ain't infantry, just to let that be known.
No. Bro, you got to think about that on its own, man. You put a bunch of misfit motherfuckers together and say, hey, we about to go to war. You know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers from different parts of the world, Russians, China guys, what they call them, Filipinos, all this shit, you know what I'm saying, all come together for one motherfucking fight, man. That goes to show you that we're the same, man. Don't give a fuck what color, what race you are. If I need a kidney, and if you match the blood type or whatever, however that shit rolls, the weight and all that shit, I don't know, I can get your organ. You know what I'm saying? So we're all the same for as human beings, whatever. But I think it depends on when we get back here with the religion and the different shit like this, politics and all that shit is what actually divides us as a nation.
What?
Hey, fuck all of them. Fuck all of them.
What is going on in the chat box? All I see is vegan cock meat sandwiches and share and like us guts and the fucking vegan guy. Yeah, infantry. There is probably definitely a vegan guy.
Whiskey Charlie cutting up again, brother. This is the ad lib guy, man. I hope y'all seeing this live and direct. Whiskey Charlie is the motherfucking. I don't even know what to call it, man. He add them in. They need to put this motherfucker on an emoji, man.
Hey, you know it's gonna be saved as, right? Man Love Thursdays. I'm gonna be the emoji for Man Love Thursdays, bro.
And every
hey, hold up. What am I missing here? I don't know what. Like I said, don't ask, don't tell, Big Sarge. I don't know what Whiskey Charlie and Big Sarge was talking about before I got on the show because I was a little late. They said they got the Man Love Thursdays. I never heard of this now. I'm a little late.
Come on. Get the fuck up out of here, killer. You never heard of Man Love Thursdays.
I know you active duty.
Ceasefire.
You was in the Bradley, so you might not remember this hand and arm signal. That right there means ceasefire. So I'm gonna need you to back off of that because Big Sarge ain't no Man Love Thursday, no day, okay? But I do remember Whiskey Charlie politely talking about in the chat, bringing up Man Love Thursdays, going along with.
I don't think that was all politely what was said in the chat. If it was what I'm thinking about. It wasn't polite about that on that bitch, right?
You gotta go back into the text thread because Whiskey Charlie put in there when I asked what was the topic about. He put in there Man Love Thursdays, and it could have been a laugh out loud or something else. So he's really just tapping into what Whiskey Charlie do. So anyhow, I don't see what the problem is.
This all fun. This all fun and games, man. We talking shit.
I know. That's why I'm having fun with it because I was gonna say I don't see what the problem is. When we clearly stated that we was cool with the gays and the homosexuals.
Hey, we all got wives on here, so we good. Hey, we good with our masculinity. Be saying.
Hey man, you just moved from what I understand, the home of the undercover brother, man.
Nah, except for the whole pocket guy that you brought to my house that time, he was about to get choked up.
Hey, look, hold up 1 second here. Hold up. Look, I heard you say the masculinity to the side about pulling. Hey, look, I'm gonna let you know. I've seen some females pull some mad games. So like when it comes around to it, it don't matter who the fuck you are. Hey, they out there. That's why I say that I don't have no problem. But one thing, when it comes to a timeout and a pause, I'm a man of having 2 daughters, right? Girls. I have an issue with them using the same bathroom as my daughters, especially when it comes to. I don't say that they're out there to physically harm or do things that they're not supposed to, but I can tell you this much: let a motherfucker step out of their place, because I'm gonna teach them where their place is at. I'm gonna teach them as
let a motherfucker go in the bathroom behind my child. That's a man. I'm whooping your ass.
Yeah, exactly.
You still gotta whatchamacallit. You know what I'm talking about? Like I say, I'm dealing with a lot of shit, but don't use the bathrooms because anybody could take that shit and run with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Say, oh, I'm a fag. Well, I ain't say, well, I ain't mean to say that. But they say I'm on this, that, and the third, but they could be rapists. You know what I'm saying? So we let anybody in the girls' bathroom. You know what I'm saying?
I don't give a shit. Hey, my daughter's going to use the bathroom. I'm going to be in the bathroom while
Hey.
she's in there with the door closed. I'm going to be watching you. I don't give a fuck what the hell you are. I'm going to fuck your ass up.
Listen to me. It's just so funny, man. It's so funny how we as human beings. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. Let me read this comment from Julie. She say, but you are right. If you have a penis, then you should go to the men's room, regardless of what
you goddamn right. You goddamn right.
In your face. So it's hold on, and then Goop Victor says my testosterone increased 10 times in the last 5 minutes of being here. Now I'm angry and don't know why. So listen, man, I just want to be the one to point this out and play a little bit of fun devil's advocate here. Because this whole show is about don't ask, don't tell, and how we is accepting of homosexuality or homosexuals or LGBTQ or whatever. But the minute we get on this, and I don't know how it came up, the conversation or topic of bathrooms, because now a lot of people are talking about bathrooms being cross-gender, gender neutral, gender unrecognized. As a matter of fact, where I go do my show at, the bathroom for gender has like male, female, something else, and I think it has a statement of in so many words as it's saying it don't matter what you is. You know, this bathroom is for you. But hold on, and I hear you because I hear what y'all saying. I'm a parent, so I hear what you said. But I just wanted to go to show you how quick we could switch from everybody's accepted in love until you come anywhere around or near my kids. Then that's a totally different ball game.
Hell the fucking year it is.
Oh, like that's the only pet peeve I got. You know, you got a dick pissing the motherfucking men's bathroom because any pedophile or whatever could put a fucking wig on and say they're a fucking woman and march in the women's bathroom and abuse our women. You see what I'm saying? So if you're a man, you need to take your ass into the man's bathroom because if you get locked up, you take your ass to the man jail. Unless you to chop your shit off or some shit or whatever. I don't know. But
I get what you're saying 100%. And listen to me. I'm with you. If you got those parts, then you need to go to a man bathroom. But let me again.
Hold on, my bad. Let me cut back in one more time. I'm done. I'm gonna let you go with it. And one other thing, you can be who you want to be, but do not downgrade our actual real women because I see a lot of that go on. You know what I'm saying? They try to act like they better than actual, you know, women. You know what I'm saying? Don't downgrade the women. You know what I'm saying? Be there, be the friend, all that shit, but don't downgrade the women because that's woman right there. You know what I'm saying? Just know your place with me. That's it.
I get you. I just happen to look over to the chat right now.
Victor!
Oh my God, man. Grunt Speak. The later, the crazier. So here's my thing. She said, amen, Killer Wolf. And we was talking about, you know, if you got a penis and you're going in the bathroom. Here's my thing, man. What about those people, those young men who come up feeling all their life that they're a young lady? And I just want to go here. You have somebody that's not a teenager, 10, 11, 12 years old, recognized as female. Parents support that. So what do? Now I got somebody that I believe they 12. Public figure. We talking about Dwayne Wade's son. His name is not even a male name anymore. So what happens when his son wants to go into a female bathroom? Is it gonna be the same standards as little Junebug, little shit?
It's gonna be the same thing. With me, it's the same thing. Period. If you want to support your son's interests or whatever, make sure he go in the bathroom with you. You know what I'm saying? Watch over him if he want to squat to take a piss. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying it like that to be rude, but no man is allowed in a woman's bathroom. My daughter, I'd die for it. You know what I'm saying? I go fucking Iraq by myself if I had to go and protect that little girl. And you know what I'm saying? I just can't see nothing happen until my daughter, after me standing by the bathroom and watching supposed to be a man go in there and something happened to her, I couldn't live with that.
Hey, look. This is what I got to say about that situation. Look, I don't give a fuck what you are, who you are, where you are. Don't give a shit, but know your place. If you're trying to be physical or any other type of situation, trying to make yourself better because you're a man trying to be a woman or vice versa, you will get treated either wise. If you're a man trying to be a woman and you try to put yourself in and physically assaults somebody that I know, I will put you in the same place I think you are. If you're a man and you think you're a woman, I'm going to treat you as a fucking man. I don't give a shit who the fuck you are. You're going to get the shit whooped out of the fuck out of you. I'm going to drag your ass out of the fucking bathroom and beat the fuck out of you. I don't care. Vice versa. You know what? You got to act like a man, I'm going to treat you like a fucking man. You got to act like a woman, same thing. If you're going to act like a woman, you're going to act hard and you're going to try to be something better than yourself. Hey, I'm going to treat you like a woman. But you're going to come into the infantry and you're going to think you're going to be something different because, hey, I'm a woman, I'm in the infantry, you can't treat me that way. No, fuck that. You're going to get treated the same way. You're a fucking male. I'm going to beat the shit out of you, no matter what.
Now, I do think that things will take a turn if actual women came into it that did think just because they was a woman, they should be treated different or with the PT test and all that shit. But I really think that it will turn different then. I think that everything should be held at the same standard. You know what I'm saying? Male, female, if you coming to the infantry, the big dogs, you roll with the big dogs, you know what I'm saying? And though most infantry guys, once you're in our platoon, once you're in our family, we go treat you as family. We're not gonna stab you in your back. We'll talk shit. We'll even crack, little jokes with you. You have to be thick-skinned and be able to roll with the punches, man. But at the same time, as long as you pulling your weight in infantry, we love you. We don't give a fuck what you do. Like I said, it's questionable guys in there now. You know what I'm saying? It's questionable guys that I know. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna put them out like that. But they were some killing motherfuckers overseas. So
here's my question. We get that it's clear across the board. Like you better not be a man going into the woman's bathroom. No transgender, no nothing going into the woman's bathroom. I got that. Cool. But what do you say to that? Fuck it. I am who I am. I'm Big Sarge, large and in charge of my fucking self. What do you say to that alpha male, female that's in the infantry, that's in the bathroom with your daughter?
Hey, I tell him straight up.
Hold on.
She's female. She's female.
Let me finish. Mike. Yeah, she's a female, but she's an alpha male. She more so representation of the male.
You're going to get treated alpha male.
Listen to me. She in the same situation as the male approaching your daughter. Your daughter don't go that way. What's the reason?
Nah, she go to the bathroom. She's the woman.
Fuck them up.
Again. I ain't talking about in the bathroom. We know that. What if the male go to the bathroom and don't approach your daughter? Because we automatically assume if they go, they're gonna be on some bullshit. So we gotta kill them.
No, it's different. It's different for me. For us, if you're a male, you go in the male bathroom because I've seen plenty of gays and everything, women go in the bathroom after my daughter. And it's cool. So that's not a point to me. It's the males that go into the females' bathroom that's a point to me. Hey, they got tomboys and everything going bathrooms every day. What we at? Well, I'm still on.
Hey, look, look at here. You fuck around, you get hurt. I don't give a shit what the fuck you are. That's the same. At the end of the day, look, in the military, you respect each other. In life, you respect each other, right? If you're forcing yourself on somebody else that doesn't feel comfortable with any situation, you fuck around, you get hurt. That's my situation. I don't give a fuck what you are, who you are, what you call yourself.
And most of our kids, my kid, she's coming out the bathroom and speak on that shit. And before you come out that bitch, you better have the armor of motherfucking guard around your ass. Cause I'm coming through that motherfucking stall. I'm busting that bitch down and I'm gonna beat your ass. I'm killing motherfuckers. I'm back to kill a wolf when that happens.
So that's all I was stating. It doesn't. This is just me, Big Sarge, speaking. It don't matter if you male or female in the bathroom. If you approach my child,
hold up. My bad. I thought you said. I thought you were saying if it was a gay lady going in there and just doing her thing, that I feel a certain way. But you know what I'm saying? Yeah, anybody can get it. I'm gonna let you roll though. I'm gonna let you.
Hey, Big Sarge. Hey, comments.
I got you. I see him. So
look, Chris Adams.
That's what I was saying. It doesn't. That was my question. I know we're gonna feel way more uncomfortable if it's a transgender male going into the female bathroom. Let me finish. The comments and the conversation was automatically, I'm gonna kill him, I'm gonna beat him down, it's a wrap, it's over, it's whatever. And I get that. But here's the thing. What if that person going in there, he done already suffered some beat downs and they ain't on none of that. They just want to use the bathroom because this is what Dwayne Wade's son since 12. Let me finish. Identify with. Now this fucker 20 years old. He been fighting this. But here's the thing. Now you have a female who looks the part so it makes you feel more comfortable. But she a stalker. Now, if your child come out and say this woman did this and made me feel some type of way, are you going with that same veracity?
She gonna die. Ain't nobody messing with it, you know, my kid, period, no adult, because some women committed heinous crimes to kids, you know what I'm saying, to little boys and shit. So if you end up fucking with my kid in any kind of way, she's real vocal, I'm going to believe her over you, and you dead.
Hey,
I guess that's all I was asking. That's all I want to see. If the table was fair. Go ahead, Whiskey Charlie.
Hey, look, we got a couple people chiming in here. A couple of my friends slash family slash military. Look, Julia here say, if you are a completed transgender, if you think it's okay, it's not about that. They have no business with a penis in a woman's bathroom. Of course, my battle slash best friend out there, Victor, said children should be left alone unsupervised.
I just want to say real quick, Whiskey Charlie, and I want to take this moment to be silly, but not silly, but to say the grunt in me, being the real grunt infantry that I am, is many a times that I probably was in the women's bathroom with my penis, and it wasn't for kids.
Not gonna lie, it was the last result, but I make sure all is clear. Make sure my battle's right. Okay? Hey, in there, nobody. Okay, I'm gonna go about to get a piston as you're walking out. Don't worry, I make sure everything's clear. No enemies in there.
Even Julie got it before I could finish sharing it. She said, unless it's in there with me, I'm just going to take that to go along with what I was saying. But anyhow, my silliness is over. What were you saying, Whiskey Charlie?
Oh, no. Fucking Chris Adams replied back. But we're going to look. Victor over on here said children should be left unsupervised in public settings anyways. Doesn't matter who else in the restroom. If Big Daddy is in there, it's a big guy in there too. So hey, yeah, look, whenever if you trust, like, no matter what, as a father or a mother, you never trust who goes in the bathroom, whether what figure it is, male or female. Look, you're going to stand by. You're not going to leave them unsupervised. So I definitely see that. I agree with Victor. Like, hey, you're going to stand by that bathroom, and within a certain amount of time, you're going to go in there and figure out what the fuck's going on. So, hey, you got to do what you got to do, to protect your family. And that's all of us, no matter who you are.
Yeah, let me just make this clear, because Big Sarge just wants to be real clear. I have to play devil's advocate and look at it from both sides. But if you ever remotely thought about getting close to my child in the bathroom, I don't care if you same sex, opposite sex, no sex, co-tex, you could be a pad that gets you close. It's going down. It's going all the way down. Ain't no thing.
Bro, let me tell you this. I don't like a kid to take my child popcorn in school. So I get angry about that. I could imagine the motherfucker actually fucking with it. You know what I'm saying? I have to take it to that next level for it's ending you. Period, man. I don't like kids messing with my child, man.
Hey, I'm 100%. I was known to be on record to say I will fight a kid. Any parent that say they won't fight a kid don't love their kids probably enough, because any parent that been through life probably seen somebody get bullied, been bullied, and you know your kids compared to the life that you grew up living, and you know it's some out there that's testing them. And as a parent, you're not having that. A comment that we missed, Adams Chris said, I think Whiskey Charlie put it in nice earlier today. We all bleed the same color. At the end of the day, everyone should be treated the same standard. And if you can't take the heat, if you can take the heat, then take the heat. If you can't, then you just cannot. So
get the fuck out of the kitchen.
I think that's dope too. Everybody deserves the same standard. We just now, yeah, there you go, Vic. I will fight with a kid by any means necessary, huh, Julie? So
I'll wrap my hands up with some socks and punch him in the gut.
Fuck that shit.
Nah, I'm straight punching him in the face. Detroit 7 Mile. I want him to know.
Punch.
Hey, I want him to know, man. I want him to know. But again, man, don't ask, don't tell. Whether it be cross-gender, transgender, homosexual.
I was talking about the 10-year-old with the socks.
Oh yeah.
Anything over 10, you get straight fists.
Hey,
I know that.
Like Victor Gutierrez said out there. He said, "I will fight a kid. Yes, I will. You fuck around with my daughter or my kids, I will punch your ass in a fight. I don't give a fuck what your age is. You're going down."
Hey, I'll fight a kid. Like 10, you're not a kid no more. It's some 10-year-olds that's my size. So if a 10-year-old my size come up to me, get in, bro. You don't want to mess with old Big Sarge.
Hey, you gotta break them socks out, Big Sarge. You gotta break some socks out.
Hey, no. Infantry
training.
Huh?
Infantry training goes back to telling us, hey, anybody is an enemy. You don't give a fuck what you are, grandma, grandpa, fucking kid.
Hey.
We treat anybody, everybody. Who gives a fuck? Everybody's going down. That's the same way I feel mentality when it comes to any of these situations, right? You're a threat. I'm going to take the threat down.
Maybe just choke the little kid out till you hit a little tap. Then let him go for a little bit and hit him up again. Get a little tap. Get up out of there.
Hey, maybe.
Hey, how we get on choking the little kids out, man? We done got all the way off subject.
Hey, I don't know, but I can close with this. Maybe that's what it takes, is to choke them out a little bit, because you're not about to have no little kid. You're not about to have no little kid put me on Instagram viral like he did Cat Williams. So I'm tapping that little kid out instantly, right away. It ain't happening. You gonna learn today,
bro. I'd have watched that video so many times. I don't know why you brought it back up. I'm sipping right now. I'm gonna watch that bitch tonight before I go to bed. I was laughing like a motherfucker. That dude was He choked that motherfucker out, bro. Turned that motherfucking perm to motherfucking afro.
Hey, look. That's exactly why I'm choking him out. Let's say, what we got here. Oh man, Chris say grandma can get body slammed. Indeed, man. People say what they won't do till it comes to their kids, bro. Real talk, true spit. I'm not bragging on this. This is just my honesty, man. My oldest sister, I love her to death. She's like my mother. She made a comment, so I heard about my daughter that affected my daughter in a way when she was 15, bro. I literally choked my sister out and attempted to kill her because my daughter was hurt. So in the comments, Chris say like grandma could get body slammed. Victor Goot saying Gam could get it too. Julie saying maybe I should be like that too. I didn't mean to choke Granny though. Like when it comes to your kids, man, it's a whole different level. So I get it going back to if the male walks in the female bathroom because he confused or not confused, or this is just the way he rock, this the way he go, but he's confused in the understanding of my protection for my child, then hey, it happens the way it happened. But when it comes to those kids, man, people don't play. Hey, Chris say, nope, Granny could get these hands for free. Take me back to next Friday, mama.
Hey, Granny get them hands for free. Give her ass some grandma cookies afterwards.
Hey, for real.
Yeah.
They'll be some of the messy motherfuckers because they stuck in their ways.
Yeah, that's true. That is very true, man, because they stuck in their ways, they set in their ways, and they don't understand your growth and how you live in a day. So you do have to be checking some grandparents.
Hey, look, I got a lot of battles chiming in from battle. I say battles because I consider everybody a battle. But of course, 11 Bravo were there top notch. But I got some other battles that are attached to this conversation, and I got some work related people. But when it comes to the battles out there, military family, with the females that join up in their MOSs, what difference does it make for them that helps them out? That would be my biggest question for them. When you are anything else outside of 11 Bravo, what helps them out that the females are in their MOS that drives them to be more, I guess, more successful, I would say.
What if it could just be, because I'm not a female and I'm 11B, I'm not the opposite, but what if it just could be, they joined the army like they joined the army like most of the men did. Maybe they joined for college. Maybe they joined to get a better life. They ain't want to wind up a baby mama in some inner city environment. So I'm just being honest. Shit.
No. Victor Gutierrez, the last comment he posted, he said, "Here at the infantry, we're better than you, and we know it."
There it is. But it could be like for the females, maybe they just wanted to break away and they want to do something different. And then, like Killer Wolf said, some of those females, they might have that killer mentality, that killer instinct. They could have been sexually assaulted. They could have been verbally abused. They could have been just made, you know what I'm saying? They could have just been left for damn near dead and figure, you know what? I'm finna go get some training for myself that people said I couldn't do to learn how to protect myself. It could have been different mindsets. Did. The same reason that little boys joined the infantry, because I could have easily wouldn't been an airplane mechanic. But that don't mean I'm tough. I'm just an airplane mechanic. If I say I'm in the infantry, whether I was sweet or not, don't nobody know that shit. All they know is infantry.
Let me tell you this. I couldn't have been an airplane mechanic because infantry is what I scored. And hey, I wouldn't even want that responsibility, man. Like if I fuck something up with a spark plug or something, everybody did. You know what I'm saying?
You're lucky. Look, whenever I enlisted, they told me, "Hey, you got 3 choices after I passed my ASVAB. You go infantry, infantry, or infantry. What is your choice?" I said, "I'm going with the second choice. I'm going infantry."
Yeah, man, because I ain't gonna lie, I took the test, but some of the shit I made Christmas trees out the little circles. I ain't wanna go to this shit anyway. I like, man, fuck that shit. I would put anything on this motherfucker. But that's what I scored. It was infantry, what was it, combat engineer,
Infantry.
and basically some other form, same fucking thing. So I was like, which one paying the most to come in? And they said infantry. You know what I'm saying? It took me to actually get in there to get that brotherhood forming and, you know, do my thing, whatever.
Hey, Big Sarge, hey, you see what Julie said down there?
Yeah, go ahead. I was just looking at that.
Hit it up, Big Sarge.
Okay, so we got Julie saying, yeah, that's the sad part. It would go to the military. That would be exactly out of those reasons you just mentioned. That again, we were talking about why some women join, just like the reason some men join. They ain't looking to be nobody baby mama, get caught up in the hood, you know, struggling through college debts, whatever, or just looking to do something different in life. The same reason most young men go, because they don't have no direction, no plan of what the hell they want to do. So they figure they'd go from there. And then Goot say,
fuck you, Chris Adams.
True. We tend to protect our traumas and condition it. We tend to protect our traumas and condition it onto people that trigger us. That is absolutely right, man. We want to protect the things that hurt us, and then when somebody bring that shit to our attention, we want to squeeze off on them and bust off on them. If that's what he means, that is absolutely right. Whiskey Charlie just mad he barely passed the height requirements. Hey, you can't get no taller when you handcuffed to a bed in Iraq wearing the Kevlar.
Hey, I was shocked that they accepted me. I was drunk on Mad Dog Banana Red when I took the test.
Oh, you imitate Wolf again?
That's right, baby.
Hey, that's all Whiskey Charlie there, man. I'm pretty sure he in his I'm pretty sure he in the Fruit of Balloon what they call little white drawers, man. So just make sure you sit down, brother. Just sit on down. Don't hop up. We don't want to see nothing, man. We don't want to expose people. What we need, what that shit called? We need a rated R motherfucking sign when we come on this motherfucker, man.
Yeah. So Julie said I would feel stronger and learn to defend myself. And that goes back to what we were talking about.
Hey, let me say this without talking about the draws. Who the fuck got a pair of them motherfucking brown motherfucking draws? Who the fuck got a pair of them bitches? Them bitches go down the hill. You probably get some money for them bitches, man. Them brown draws, bro.
I don't think I got no browns, man. I know I might have. The worst case scenario I got, and I think I got rid of that, was the brown cold weather gear, but I don't think I got no brown drawers. I might have to go look. If you got the brown drawers, that's a classic right there.
Hey, Big Sarge, look at the comments, bro. They're making fun of your boy over here.
Whiskey Charlie, man, hold on. Yo, props for the high quality video setup. Y'all got it going on. Boy, you whiter than fluorescent life.
Hey, man, Whiskey Charlie, we're gonna start calling that motherfucker Irish Spring, man.
Hey, he keep the show live, man. You just never know what you're gonna get. Earlier said Chris say Whiskey Charlie whiter than the white stripes on the American flag. And you just gotta, what's the name now? When you go to work, you gotta take off your shirt and put your Home Depot vest on with no shirt on, and hopefully those fluorescent lights will give you a little tan, help you out.
I'm telling you, bro, Irish Spring commercial with the green soap. You be cold with it,
I
man.
have Irish Spring. What the hell? You leave my Irish Spring out of this shit.
Hey, I only say that to say this. I say this, don't say this. Irish Spring, the only motherfucking shit to keep me fresh. All the way down to the deodorant. You got to stick to old school shit. Irish Spring says deodorant soap. That bitch keep you fresh all day, man. All that other shit make you musty, man. I'm giving y'all, I'm kind of giving people hygiene tips now to be fresh, man. To be married like me, man. Your woman all up on your beard, all that good shit, man. You gotta listen to Big Wolf, man. I got another segment. We go get to on this show after
5. Hey, when we come to that soap, go ahead.
Did you see what Victor said?
This is starting. Oh yeah, it's starting to look like a porn he seen once. Yeah, I seen that. I read past it. It's true. Irish Spring is old school. Yeah, that's old school. I don't do no
I still use it.
I don't do no soaps. Big Sergeant, I didn't graduate.
Oh, come on. Come on, you don't use no soap. Hey, Big Sergeant.
Charlie makes white paint look black.
Hey man, Big Sarge. Hey, Big Sarge rub his armpits with lime, man. He don't use deodorant on that bitch, man. He put a little lime in front of that motherfucker.
You gotta, what's the name, man? You gotta. I usually use the Irish Springs and the all that stuff, but not for me, man. It's strictly oil of Olay, Dove, or Caress. In that order. And it's mainly oil of Olay.
Man, he said Caress, man. Caress.
Listen to me.
What flavor you got?
Listen to me. I got flavors. Here, take a shot.
Hold up. Repeat after Killer muted us.
Take a shower with your Irish Springs, right? You use a bar soap or you use a body wash because it's a different.
I use the bar soap. I get connected with it with the towel. You gotta use that bar soap.
Cool. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to take a shower with your Irish Spring and wash up with your bar soap. Pay real close attention to when you rinse off and you rinsing the water off. Watch how your hands stick to your body because it's not an actual soap that's rinsing off your body. It's sticking to your pores. Now, when you do this exact same experiment with your oil of Olay or your Dove, you're going to see that the chemicals rinse off because it's the body wash that exfoliates.
Now, I do right now. I got the motherfucking Dove soap with the blue label at the bottom. That bitch fresh, ain't it? You know the one with the dark blue label at the bottom? That bitch cold, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I started using my girl Dove deodorant. Keep me fresh.
Hey,
keep it fresh.
Dove, dog. Hey, I feel you.
I ain't gonna say nothing else. I'm not gonna say nothing else. I'm gonna leave it at that because again, I know soaps. I mean, you don't have skin, it's dark, and not how to know what soaps to play with, bro. That Irish Spring is good when you, no offense to me, when you still young, but once you start tapping into that Dove and that oil of Olay, it's different. But then when you go even further than that, then like that Nivea, when you paying $8, $9, well, I ain't paying that because my wife.
Hold up, that Nivea, that's that good thick lotion. In the blue thing, it say extra thick on it, extra moist on that bitch. You can't do nothing but be good with that shit, man. But I started using my girl Dove deodorant. That's the only one that worked, man.
Women's deodorant, bruh, takes it to the next level. I don't know how they do it, but the men's deodorant needs to follow the game on that shit.
100% absolutely correct, bro. So yeah, man, we could do a whole nother topic on just soaps and body washes and all type of stuff because it just depends. And you also know, man, when you was in Iraq, you got enough care packages with so many different soaps, you got the experiment. You know what I'm saying? So now, for me, talking soaps, it's like you said, the old school Irish Spring with the rag. That's just the old school bar Dove in the rag. And then I backdoor that with some Dove body wash in the loofah because it exfoliates. It do something totally different.
Yeah,
that shit.
Look, I wash my balls with anything I can clean myself with.
Say that again, Whiskey Charlie.
I said, I wash my balls with anything I can clean myself with. They don't give a shit. Hey, I'm infantry. They don't give a shit. I'm gonna wash myself with a fucking, hey, look, hand sanitizer. Hey, we're gonna get it done. We're gonna get it clean as best as we can.
That's exactly why they in the comments saying you whiter than about Christmas snow. Just scrub it.
Hey, Whiskey Charlie sitting up there looking like a motherfucking half-sucked motherfucking what they call that shit a fireball, man, with that jawbreaker.
Hey, don't you be knocking on me. Like, you like what you see, baby. Don't you knock on me.
So let's see here. Let's check these comments real quick. Whiskey Charlie made white paint look black. I think we touched on that. Victor say Big Sarge once walked down the street with an erection. There was no survivors.
Hey, the stripes on Whiskey Charlie from the tank top blending in with the background with the white stripes on the back, man. Maybe I'm just sipping right now, but maybe I'm tripping. You know, I've been drinking Hennessy. But the white stripes blending in right here with them, man.
Hey, I never paid attention to that, but it do look like it right there on the shoulder blades. Whiskey Charlie whiter than the killer's countertop. No, man. Vic say, yo, it's a total sausage fest in this bitch. And Julie say, nah, we just don't stink as bad. Going back to Big Killer saying, you know, my wife got that Dove deodorant. I gotta be honest, y'all. I didn't hit her off for it. Because my wife, I use degree, but my wife got that woman's degree, and it's just something different about that women's degree than that men's degree. That powdery fresh, bruh. And how you right.
Hey, that powder, then they got some shit called sweet pea. You be smelling like a sweet pea fucking around probably about an hour after putting that shit on. You had to be really manly to want to go in some spot, nigga, just be motherfucking busted in a motherfucker. I put her Dove on, I like, man. Hey, double up on the pack. You know, they sell a bitch in a triple pack. Double up on the pack, because that's what the fuck I've been using. That's the only thing that worked for me, man. I can't do that Axe with that cologne smell up under the arms. It ain't gonna work with must, period.
No, for me, man, the only thing that seems to work for me is degree. I've been rocking with that for a minute. So, but I have used some of my wife's degree of Dove. So she say, Julie say,
no, a little last comment, bro.
I know I'm going down the line right now. Julie say we don't stink as bad, and then she say, Chris said that's why you keep driving the crazies away. Y'all need to try Mitchum deodorant for men. Is the shit. Mitchum like from 84, Goop. Mitchum the green bottle, bro.
Bro, that's kind of like the motherfucking Tussie that you dip your fingers in and slap it up under. You remember that Tussie that you dip the fingers in and slap it up under the arm?
That must be down stuff. I ain't never had no Tussie that you put your fingers in.
Bro, you never had the dip finger Tussie? You older than me, man. I think you knew about that. They had the baby blue one and the red one. The red and white one, man. The baby blue smell like baby shit when you put it up under your arm.
No, I ain't never heard of Tussie, bro. That's crazy. No. In worst case scenario, I had some Avon deodorant.
Bro, look up the Tussie dip that you put your fingers in. It's Tussie, man.
Oh man. Check that out. So, Vic's, okay, we talked about the mention. We not doing that. Julie say, you meanie, smell so good, I can't drive them away. We probably going back to the women's deodorant we'd be stealing. And then Chris said, I said what I said. And Julie said, sorry for, oh, wait a minute. Julie said, y'all went from transgender to using women deodorant and loving it. Oh, for sure. You already know this Grunt Speak. This how I go. I use Old Spice.
No matter what direction, we're taking it all.
You know what? That's so Chris say I use Old Spice personally. I use Old Spice body wash. I would use Old Spice Swagger. That's fly. The Pierce.
Bro, I heard Old Spice was burning holes up under motherfuckers' arms back in the day. They had a lawsuit. That shit, that deodorant burning holes under motherfuckers' arms.
I don't use a deodorant. I just use the what's the name? Well, that goes into a whole nother topic because I switched from using deodorant to using antiperspirant because deodorant has aluminum in it that's known to cause cancer and other things, but the antiperspirant didn't hold me. So I went back to deodorant. So it's a whole deep, whole nother level thing when you start looking at deodorant, antiperspirant, and all that other stuff. Anyhow, that's just my science shit for the day. I use Old Spice. Sorry for the spelling, Mitchum. No, we not doing that, Mitchum, bro. We already talked about that. Damn, I thought I was a cinnamon roll in your pocket. Ooh, I don't know who the.
Hold up, that gotta be the whole pocket dude, man. You about to be a cinnamon roll for damn sure. That gotta be the whole the pocket motherfucker, man.
No.
Who the hell talk about a cinnamon roll in the pocket?
That's Julie. Julie and Chris going back and forth. Did Chris say, no, it was the Old Spice that hurt your back? And
my bad, I'm just having flashbacks.
I don't know, man. They made the actual deodorant out of it, though. Hold on. No sudden called all that cinnamon. I like using freaking Fireball. Julie like using Fireball, like the liquor. What the hell?
That Fireball liquor will have you fucked up. You gotta take shots of that shit.
Oh, okay. So Chris said they got rid of the aluminum. As far as he know, Old Spice smells like old man cinnamon, like old cinnamon. Yeah, you got to get the right Old Spice if you're gonna use the body wash. Like that Swagger and a couple of other videos is sweet, but yeah. You say this video starting to look like an Oreo. Sutton is the cream filling in the middle. Bro.
Oreo.
We are on both. We on this side, you on that side. So it's kind of like the flip the corn Oreo. Because you kind of got the dark motherfucker right here, the actual chocolate motherfucker. Then you got the center. And then I think I'm kind of almost like one of that brown. You know, that want the brown and the white and the black. That's that Oreo we always call that flip the corn. They don't sell them no more. They're the best one.
That's what's up, man. Yeah, because he said it burns. So, yeah, we just got some laughter in the comments, man, on the deodorant and everything. Well, here's the thing for sure. If we wasn't transgender, we definitely got a transgender way of stealing our wives' lady deodorant. Because for some strange reason, they make it stronger than men's deodorant. As in, if we don't stink, it's bad. Or could they be saying the women stink worse, so they got to mask them more? I don't know. I ain't saying. All I know is this. My wife's deodorant seems to work out a lot better than my deodorant some days. And I'm grateful for that. So whether you transgender, transsexual, hey, make sure you got some motherfucking deodorant that holds your armpits. That's what we really care about. That's what it boiled down to today. Deodorant and armpits and bathrooms. So what we got?
It got super quiet there for a second. Taste somebody say something.
No, I was gonna read the comments real quick. So Vic says Sutton is in the middle on my phone. Big Sarge is on the left and Killer is on the right. And the same way I see it too. It looked like an Oreo. I'm the dark skin chapter. Sutton the cream filling, and Wolf the like the caramel chapter of the Oreo. I guess you would call it. It's like a triple, a Trorio. It's like a triple Oreo.
It's to flip the coin. I'm telling you, look it up. It was the dark side, the brown side. They had the white boy in the middle, man. I'm telling you, man. That's the point of it, man.
That's what's up right there. So then we got
boats and hoes.
Then we got on top of that Julie say, bah.
What do you say, pimps and hoes?
Boats and hoes.
Step Brothers, Boats and Hoes, man. You know the movie. And then Goot say the infantry is borderline gay, though. Boats and Hoes. Yeah, the infantry could be considered borderline gay. If you on the outside looking in and you don't know anything about the infantry, yeah, you can consider them borderline gay. Wolf, what'd you say the name of those cookies was again?
Heads and tail Oreos, man. You look them bitches up, heads and tails Oreo.
You already know.
Did they pop up?
Hold on. Yeah, I got them. No, bro, you ain't that light. That's more like a banana split.
I told my girl, man, I'm like a caramel this motherfucker, man. Kind of like a mocha or some shit.
Yeah, y'all yeah, I Googled it, Julie. I sure did. But yeah, man, that's more like a whiskey. That's more like a super light skin. Yeah, you might be on that more like a mocha. But that's what's up. I got you though, but I see where you came from with that, the heads and tails, because we are.
How the hell we even talking about the Oreos right now, man? We up here wild now, boy.
Hey, look, that's Grunt Speak. This is the same thing that would be happening, and we are sitting in the field. The conversation go all over the place, but the people that's afraid to speak up still get the help that they need. Where Whiskey Charlie go? Before we go.
He looked butt naked, man, like he
he got clothes back on.
Oh, you can put clothes back on, okay.
Yeah, hey, listen here. I had to put clothes back on. I didn't want to attract too many people over here.
Chris said you wanted to go take off your heels. Take your heels off, put your shirt back on.
Okay, you can say that.
Man,
I swear to God, I think that Chris Adams should have been infantry, especially the way his shit talk he has.
Every time I see Chris Adams, I think about Major Chris Adams from the 141. Every time I see that, that's what it reminds me of. But it's always good to have him tune in. But you know, Major Chris Adams had a tramp stamp. Did you know that, Whiskey Charlie?
I have one too.
What?
Yeah.
What? No, you don't.
I don't, but I thought that would be pretty funny to say.
Oh man. Yeah, Julie, it might be cool because I'm assuming that Julie Burrow, this one does too, as a woman. So cool, I get it that you got a tattoo there, but a man with a tattoo on the lower back, as people sometimes identify it as a tramp stamp, is just very, very interesting. But I did have the unfortunate pleasure of seeing it one time and seeing it to be true when I was in Iraq. And you know how you're in Iraq and you coming out of the showers and everybody just walking and moving about. And I'm like, holy shit, no, he doesn't have a fucking tramp stamp. And it's got something to do with like baseball bats or some shit.
You know what a sweet boy is at in your unit, man, when you go to Fort Polk. Because they got the old World War II fucking showers that everybody's standing out, you know, it's like a fucking, like you in jail or some shit at Fort Polk. Out there taking the showers and shit, man. You got motherfuckers in that bitch grab ass and this shit. That's why I think a lot of motherfuckers was already undercover. You know what I'm saying? You could peep them out.
It was the same way at a National Guard training center in Michigan, Fort Custer. Like literally, you could play fucking patty cake sitting on a toilet across from people. You know what I'm saying? Like you was that close, and the showers was the same. Like they were right there next to each other.
Hey, Fort Polk, the showers are open like the jail.
Yeah.
Like the motherfucking sprout coming out the wall, you just walk in, you pick one. That type of shit, man. But that's what I said. It was a lot of motherfuckers in that bitch already, but they was more accepting for us the criticism and shit. You know, you were joking with them, but they wasn't just out front with it. You know what I'm saying? That they was already fucking sweet, man. But they laid down law, you know, long as you laying down shit down range, we all good, man, long as you could adapt. So what I get from this conversation for the night, man, is as long as you could adapt and overcome, you good, man. Come on over.
Absolutely. Julie Burrow says I'm glad you assumed I'm a woman. Absolutely. Looking at this picture, I don't know who you are, Julie, but anyhow, whoever you are, I appreciate you tuning in. I'm just looking at the comments before we move forward a little bit here and shut it down for the night. Can't see Shorty no more.
I didn't know Julie was a woman. What the hell?
I don't know. I'm confused now. I don't know, but you looking at the picture in the comments, Whiskey Charlie?
Hey, she's one of my coworkers. She's an awesome lady. Hey, that woman right there is hey, look, I can say this much. When it comes to the military in the United States, they're willing to accept anybody and everybody. But Julie is I can't remember exactly where she's from. I want to say Germany or somewhere over there. But she's a woman that defends herself and does it well.
Well, that's good to know. I just, just looking at it and going back and forth.
Salute to her, man, because this is the first comment I seen. I think y'all was able to see the comments, but I don't know how y'all got it, if I can see it. But this is the first one I just seen.
Yeah, she's been commenting with us and talking with us all night. All night she's been commenting and chatting with us all night. So we're definitely grateful for that. Now don't read the comments, Justin. So we definitely grateful for that, for her tuning in. That chin is a mannish as fuck though. Germany. She's from Germany. Appreciate that. One of my drivers, his parents was from Germany. So I think the only thing I ever learned is sprechen Sie Deutsch? Do you speak German? And we would put him on a microphone in Iraq and let him speak German as we rode down the streets of Iraq. It was funny, but it didn't scare anybody. So anyhow. Hey, man, I don't know if y'all got anything else for tonight with our Don't Ask, Don't Tell policy rendition of turned into don't go in the bathroom if you rocking with a penis. Don't go into the female bathroom if you rocking with a penis. Don't go into the female bathroom if you don't have a penis and you mess with somebody's child. Don't go into any bathroom messing with any person's child unless you want to see somebody go completely wild. That's what this turned into today. What we did have to say earlier about don't ask, don't tell, we don't care about it anyway, as long as you could do your job. Julie says she don't have a tramp stamp thing. So, okay, cool. Big Sarge, you need to get a beard. Y'all are 2 for 3. Hey, man, I'm working on it. I am one of those people that don't grow a lot of facial hair. So that's it. There's like 9 months of growth right here. And I drink plenty of water and everything. But hey, it is what it is. I like it the way it is. Don't worry about it. If I shave it off, I look like a shaved coochie. Like I'm back in basic again.
Look what Chris Adams says.
She totally does.
Hey, that's her supervisor talking shit about her.
Okay, cool. Well, that's what's up. We appreciate the support. We got the Home Depot in here showing up and showing out, having a blast. But Grunt Speak by Grunts for Grunts. Hopefully this blessed your life in some way today and you heard something that we had to say that helped you. We definitely thank you for tuning in. I'm jelly of those beards, though. I know Goop, me too. You know, I ain't rocking like that. I don't pay them no attention when they be talking about, you know, I got my wisdom growing in on the right, and this is all that don't mean nothing, man. That just mean they gonna look old before we do. That's all. It's all right. It's okay. Let them have it. But Grunt Speak. We spoke on a lot of things today. Hopefully you got something that blessed you in some way. Just know this, all three of us, with our kids, we don't play. Julie or Chris or Victor too that way. Don't go in the bathroom on no day if you mean to do kids harm in any way, whether you male or female, transgender, LGBTQ, gay, homosexual, whatever you got to say. If you mess with one of these people, kids on here, they not going to be ready to play. It's going to be a fight that day.
Hey, Big Sarge, hey, you see what that Mr. Chris Adams says? Tom Bay for the Super Bowl.
You already know. You know, I was a hater amongst us, Chris, that I seen posting on Facebook about T Breezy and some referees. Killer, shooter,
that boy was sucking 4 dicks.
Hey, look, I say it looked like it had 7 referees in front of him to say that there was, you know, Tom Brady was, I guess, you know, like Killer Wolf said, sucking dicks. I say it was 7 referees. He only got 6 rings, so that just means that's a representation that he about to get number 7. You know, so it's all good. Hey, look, hey, yo, it's still sitting here though, shooter. Look, right here.
You done cursed yourself, brother. That's all. You done cursed yourself, man. Make sure you're doing the push-ups, man. I want you to be in front of that fire burning that shirt, man.
I don't believe in superstition and jinx, man. I just don't. Like, it is what it is.
It ain't about you believing in it. You thinking that I'm a Louisiana voodoo type person probably anyway, and I'd already spoken to existence. So I'm in your head already. So long as I'm in your head a little bit, you believe in it.
Listen to me. You can't be in my head because you can't afford the rent cost. And even if you could, it ain't no room. I'm taking up all the space.
I'm already in it. You already responded to me. You already responded to it.
So I ain't worried about that. I don't believe in voodoo. I ain't from Louisiana. I'm from Detroit. So I don't believe in voodoo. You do. So I'm good to go. I believe in hard work, and I just been watching this dude work hard for 20 years. So that's cool. I ain't tripping. It's at the end of the day, I know whatever it be, it's gonna be all love. I'm just rocking with TB12, you know. It's gonna be interesting to see at the end of the day, man. Let's see here. 6 Rings speaks with 1 on the way. That's what Chris got to say. He say no haters live here rent free. We charge. Hey, that's what it is, man. He didn't close a lot of careers this year, so we gonna see what happens. Whiskey Charlie, what you got over there, man? You look like you're reading or studying something before we shut it down.
Hey, look, all I was doing is reading and studying what we had in comments wise. But hey, look, don't ask, don't tell. But in this type of situation, I'm gonna ask our viewers to make sure you ask and tell, and chime in and make sure you comment. I want to give a shout out to Julie, Chris, and Victor out there that chimed in through the conversation. But hey, make sure you share that shit out. Make sure your friends, your family, everybody understands. But hey, look, we're all here to give some useful information or useless information. You know, with infantry, we have a lot of useless information, but hey, we're all here for each other. We're all here to do the same thing and enjoy each other's time. That's about it.
Well, I will echo that. Killer Wolf, you got anything to say as we close out for the people?
Not a goddamn thing. Everything has been said, man. If you didn't hear it, rewatch the video.
There you go. Say no more. Grunt Speak. By Grunts for Grunts. Everybody welcome. Everybody cannot, will not be a member. If you didn't get anything else, get this for yourself. Don't disrespect no kids in no bathroom. I don't care what your sexuality may be. You don't want to see one of these men or women coming for you, G. So please, please, please protect yourself at all costs. Don't get lost in the wrong bathroom or you might run into doom. That's it. Grunt Speak. We done spoke and we out. We'll see y'all next week. Peace.